All right, live here in Waconia. Warm-ups just ended. Boys are ready to go. Kind of an early start. Got on the ice a few minutes early. Do a good matchup, you guys. I don't remember where they finished in our district rankings, second or third. Just a little bit ahead of us, so. No A team out here, so it's the best of the bunch here in Waconia. So it should be a really good matchup here. Expecting a good battle. Boys done with their cheer. Mess with the microphone there, should be good to go. Alright. Dilladal, Swan are the forwards. Pools just got sent off for a neck guard or mouth guard infraction. One of the coaches is dealing with that. Johnson and Spilseth are the D now. Waconia gets possession off the face-off, and Bodie's able to grab that, gets tripped, no call, falls as he goes into the zone. I don't know if he got tripped, but he fell down. Puck dumped in by Waconia in our zone, down low, goes behind the net. Sent in front in the crease, a few Tonka players around, no one grabs it. Up to the point, shot comes in, blocked by Dahl. Another shot kind of floated in. Lincoln able to seal up that side. Swan tries to come around near side with the puck. Gets stopped. And then eventually gets it thanks to Spilseth, and he's off into their zone. Makes a quick move around one player. Tries to backhand it in. Had a little bit of daylight on that short side, but hit the side of the net with the puck. Coming up the wall there. Dilla back behind him. And then sends it in front. Puck just bounces right through the slot all the way up to the blue line. Johnson gets it, sends it down into the corner. Waconia with possession now. Starts to come up that near side wall. Pass to the center. And then it's taken back by Dahl. Now Reich down in there. Briefly in possession, but puck comes out of the zone. Lemaitre and Lemaitre and Ware now. After Hoke, Miller, and Reich is the forward line. Lemaitre steps up and pokes that puck away. Puck moves back to their half of the ice, and Hoke dumps it in. Goes back behind the net. Lemaitre up to Waconia player, and then Reich tries to get over to Hoke. Pass goes behind him, hits the wall here. And then out of the zone on this side, Ware's going to go chase that down. Doesn't look like it'll be an icing. Ware grabs it. He's going to wheel behind the net, comes up on the far side, cuts in. It's kind of taken out by a Waconia player, but the puck makes its way to Hoke. And then back to Waconia. Reich now with it, just past our Miller taken out down here with the puck. Hoke able to grab the loose puck though and skate it into their zone. Goes right through the middle. Oh, almost had a good chance for a shot there. Lost the puck. Had it kind of stripped away at the last second. Dilla now back out. Ware still out. Gets the puck taken away from him at the blue line. He's got a bit of a foot race here. Cuts this player off as he tries to come to the inside. Maybe a couple other Tonka players there as well. Puck set deep in the Tonka zone. Out of the zone, McKee, Dilla, and Fricciari to forwards. And Waconia triggers an offside. All right, face off just outside our zone in front of the bench. Swan with it off the face-off. Swan and Reich, Dahl out here. Swan in, gets a shot. Goalie makes the save though, pad save. Puck up to Johnson, he spins and shoots that. And it's going to squeak out on this side, but Poole's there to keep it on this half, their half of the ice. It makes its way our half and then in and out of the zone. What? All right, right over the wall here. And Dahl ends up with it off the face-off. Waconia takes back possession, dumps it in deep in our zone. Pools tries to get it behind the net. Waconia able to get there first to find the puck first. Shot from the point. Hits Reich's hand and kind of looks about waist high, hits Reich's hand and then goes down and I think through Lincoln's legs or to the right side, Lincoln's right side on the ice. So puck kind of airborne and then got knocked down to the ice and made its way in. I think that's what happened. Regardless, Waconia goes up 1-0 and Hockey got a little bit of a hill decline. Hoke, Dilla, Miller out there now. Pools and Lemaitre are the D. Puck's in all the way down the ice from past the center line, so we get the icing and we'll face off in our end. Sorry, it's Spilsip and Lemaitre out there. All right, face off over towards Spilsip. Unable to get it. Waconia gets it. Shot comes in. Lincoln makes a glove save there. Try this again. Puck goes out, far side along the wall. Hoke's racing for it. He just barely gets beat by the Waconia player, and then it's set up the wall. Spilseth able to grab it, sends a shot down towards the net. Hoke picks it up behind the net, sends it up off the near side wall, but there's no one there from Tonka. Waconia sends it all the way up to Lemaitre. He's able to keep it in. Waconia with possession, still in their zone, now comes out on Spilseth's side. Backhand pass over the wall over here, and then Lemaitre up the ice. Miller can't grab that. Goes deep in their zone, no icing. Both Miller and the Waconia player getting after it. Waconia comes away with it. Pass to the sidewall. Lemaitre keeps that one in. Dilla down to Miller, doesn't quite connect. Hoke goes to get it in the corner, pounds it around to the near side. Another keep by Lemaitre here, shot from him. Waconia comes up with that before it gets to the net, and then they're able to get the exit, but good stick by Lemaitre to kill that rush. Now Lemaitre chasing that loose puck down, has it. Wheeling behind the net to the far side. Tries to go up the wall on that side. Puck makes its way to Tucker. Doesn't quite get out of the zone though. Spilsip now trying to get to it on this side. Player goes down for Waconia. No call or anything. It seemed clean though. Ware inadvertently kicked that towards Lincoln. He gets taken out now. Puck loose behind the net. why there was a whistle there. .6:33 on the clock. Face off to Lincoln's right here. Reich centering. He's out there with McGee and Fritchie. Reich blocks a shot from the point off that face-off. Ware goes to the corner to try to get it. Kashmerichuk is down there with him. Puck goes all the way up high, barely stays in the zone. Waconia keeps it. McGee can't get that one and get it out. Hard shot from, I think, number 54 there. Goes over the top of the net. Ware's down low. He's going to grab this. Makes a quick move. Get a little bit of space. Carries it out. Loses it, but it gets to Reich. And Reich tries to send it over to McGee. Doesn't get to McGee, but does get down low in the zone. Waconia with it, though. Fritchie coming down to help here. McGee ends up with it. Up the wall. Ware will get it. Makes a quick move. He comes in for a shot. Nice hard shot. Misses the net, I think, far side. Yeah, far side. And then puck comes out on Kashmerichuk's side. Ware's there. He's able to intercept the attempted centering pass. Loses the puck. And Waconia out and barely avoid the offsides there. Ware's still chasing that player. Able to get the puck away from him. Get the puck out of the zone. Center ice. Swan tried to get that. Waconia batted it away. A little bit of a battle going on here. Waconia comes away with it down this near side wall. It passed everybody. Shot. Puck kind of bounces high, lands around the hash marks, and squeaks out of the zone with Swan. And now he's got a couple players to beat. He goes wide, gets it poked away, far side. A big number 43. That kid's huge. He just looks huge. No, he is huge. He's got, it looks like he's got an inch on it. Even the biggest players on our team. And he's just wide too. Anyways. Johnson out here with Kashmerichuk now. Puck in on Lincoln. He makes the save. Slow whistle by the ref there. Waconia was in there kind of poking around at it before the ref blows the whistle. 4:20 on the clock. We get a face off to Lincoln's left here. Puck up to their point off the face off and then just kind of backhanded down low. Goes behind the net. Dilla gets to it. Dilla, Dahl, Swan out here. Now Spilsith able to get that out, or Pools. And then Dilla carries it into their zone, gets to that far corner, gets centering pass, no one really there, but goes to Poles. Shot comes in from him. I think Dilla might have deflected that a little bit, but did not go in. And Waconia was able to get it out. Now they're into our zone. Looked like an offsides to me. But the ref might not have been looking or saw something different. Dahl into their zone now. In the corner, Dilla trying to come in and help. Turned over, ends up with Waconia up the wall though. Poole's able to swat it back down low. Behind the net. Sent to the far side, big number 43 up the wall. Miller off the bench, gets in there and disrupts that rush attempt. And able to get a chance at a shot, didn't get everything on it, kind of got stick checked, so the puck goes wide on the near side here. And then Reich with a diving play to get the offsides called in. Reich on the draw here. He's out with Miller and Pope. Lemaitre. Spilsith back. Puck goes into their zone. Kept in. Pope able to get it towards the net. Good chance by Otto. Hits the top post. Or the crossbar rather, than bounces up and lands behind the net. All the way out, Lemaitre with it, center ice, comes to the blue line, dumps it in. Picked up behind the net by Waconia, lost though. Millers tries to send it in front, gets it kind of batted away. Now Reich tries to shoot it from the top of the circles, gets that blocked. Lemaitre sends it in far corner, Hoke is there. Tries to continue it around to Miller, but turned over to Waconia. They send it out, and that should trigger the offsides there. We'll get a face-off in front of their bench. Dilla, Fritchie, out here. Dilla on the draw, pulls it back to Lemaitre. He dumps it in near corner, rings around behind the net. Now in that far corner, Dilla takes it up the wall, kind of loses it. Joseph with a shot towards the net. Ends up with Fritchie. He turns and shoots. McGee in there, gets the rebound, able to bang that in. Oh man, didn't catch any of that on camera, I don't think. Completely had the camera off, but trust me, it was a really good goal. So puck got to Joseph in the slot. He spun around, shot it, and the rebound kind of landed on the goalie's glove side. McGee was there for it and banged it in. All right, face off. This line stays out. Ware and Kaczmarczyk are the D now, though. Puck brought in by McGee. Able to get it all the way down below the goal line, behind the net now. Tries to center that to Fritchie. Ends up with Kaczmarczyk. He sends it down the wall, but then Tony is able to get it out. Ware backs up, kind of a 2-on-1 here. Goes for the pass there. He's able to grab the puck before the kid gets the pass off, and he takes it around to this near corner. Instead of passing it, he tries to take it out himself and ends up losing it high in the zone. And then it's sent out of the zone by Joey. All the way down to Waconia's zone. D-to-D pass at the dots. Defenseman falls down. McGee's able to grab that and send it down deep. And behind their net, pressured by Dilla and Fritchie there. And then they try to get it out on Kaczmarczyk's side. He's able to keep it right around the blue line, but it gets out to the neutral zone. Ware intercepts it in the neutral zone. Now he's in. Tries to line up a shot, kind of fumbles, and then nice hard shot. Had a little bit of space, but hit the goalie in the chest. Swan in, shot from him, goes wide on the near side here. Waconia gets possession. And then up the far wall, good keep by Kaczmarczyk, but they get it out right after that. And then he's just past the blue line at the buzzer. We're going to the second period, tie game 1-1. I totally missed that goal. What? All right, intermission over here. Reich, Swan, Dahl out here with Johnson and Pools. God, wow, that was an eternity waiting for the ref to drop the puck there. I'm not sure what they were talking about or He's waiting for his favorite part of the song or something. But anyways, Waconia with possession after that. Puck trickles out of the zone before they can get a shot off. Try to send it right back in. Pressured by Pools. Player able to get around him. And then shot in. Lincoln, good save there. Puck's loose in the slot. Tonka trying to get to it. Dilla, or Reich rather, sends that around. Gets to Dahl. Sends that over to Swan, but it's intercepted. And back in our zone, and Waconia with it. Now Pools has to chase this down into the corner. Centering pass. Grabbed by Johnson. Johnson's still there. Reich swoops in, able to bat it up the wall to Swan. Swan over to Dahl, onside, I guess. Dahl with it, far corner. Battling a couple Waconia players down there. Swan and Reich kind of hovering. Reich comes in, tries to get it back to Dahl. And Dahl tries to center it, but it ends up with a Waconia player. And then out. Lametri now out. He's able to grab this puck behind our net, get it up to Swan. Swan gets, there's that Miller. Miller gets it all the way over to Swan. But Waconia takes it back, and then they dump it in deep in our zone. Lametri trying to get over to that far corner. Take it away from this Waconia player. A couple other Waconia players come in to help. Miller gets there. And then a shot from over there. Going high, but Lincoln grabs that and hangs on to it. And we get a whistle. Right, Dilla, Hoke, Miller will be this line. It's Spilseth and Lametri. 10:58 on the clock. Dilla back to Lametri. Oh. Lametri kind of lost control of that. I don't know what happened, actually. Kind of flew off his stick backhand right to the slot, and there were just two Waconia players there. I think he was trying to go behind the net with it backhand. And accidentally threw it in front of the net. 10:53 on the clock now. Waconia with the 2-1 lead. All right, puck dropped. Everyone stays out. No line, no personnel changes for Tonka. Lametri gets that off the face-off, goes behind our net, rims it up the boards to Hoke. Hoke cross ice to Miller, taken right after it crosses the blue line, and Waconia back into our zone with that shot from the blue line. Lincoln makes the save, lands a bit away from him, so play continues on. Miller now through the neutral zone, knocked off the puck as he gets to the blue line. But able to send that puck in deep before Waconia can get a going the other way. Now Miller with it high slot, makes a move, he'll get a shot. Shot, goalie makes a blocker save. And another one coming from the near side over there by far side by Dilla rather. Dilla now with it, far side circle. Gets to Hoke, he's too tied up to do anything. Up the wall here, Spilseth keeps it in, sends it towards the net. Waconia player tries to catch it, but it ends up landing near side going behind the net. Now Hoke with it all the way up to Lametri. Shot coming from him, nice shot. Rebound sitting in front of the net. Miller trying to finish that off, unable to get his shot off. Now puck back the other way. Waconia will get to this first, but Spilseth in the middle will keep this from being too dangerous. Oh, with the puck sent to the slot. Number 34 there all alone. Almost had a chance. All right, now Dillay will get this out. He's got Hoke in front of him. Flips it up to Tucker. Tucker in. Shot. Just got stick checked right before he got the shot off. We couldn't get much on that. Puck still loose. Hoke turns and smashes that one from right below the hash mark. And it's right on the goalie's gut. He's able to swallow it up. 9 minutes exactly left on the clock. Ware and Kashmerch will come out with Reich, McGee, and Fritchie. Puck dropped to Reich, or puck dropped and ends up with Waconia. Waconia skates it out along this near side. They'll get deep with this. Try to send it to the front of the net. It's blocked by Tonka. And then the puck gets high in the zone. They're able to keep it in though. Send in deep from just below the blue line. Ware rings it around far side. Makes its way out of the zone, but Waconia takes it right back and they re-enter. Unable to get through the crowd of Tonka players. Back to the neutral zone. Ware pinches on that one, or steps up and takes the puck away before that player is able to get anything going. Ware in now. Good shot, too high. Not the greatest velocity. I think goalie might have saved it, but this is towards the net. It's number 34 in. Ware kind of waits, lets him shoot. Puck goes, I think it might have been going in. Lincoln got a little bit of glove on it. Kept it from going in. He couldn't quite glove it, but I think it would have gone in high in the net. Ware, he thought that was going out, so he chases that, but it actually stays in. Now Reich down at the goal line. Gets it all the way up to the blue line. Tonka really good at getting the puck just to the blue line, not getting it over tonight. All right, Reich to Fritchie. Fritchie in. Gets through a couple players to try to shoot from between his legs. I think he did. And then Reich, a little bit of a slash there. Doesn't actually take the player out. Might have gotten called if he did. Ware pressures this Waconia player to the side. Puck given up. Loose behind our net and then sent right into the high slot. Ware gets to it. Able to almost get it out of his zone before he trips over the quick trip logo. Pools and Johnson now out, or Pools out rather for Ware. Kashmarchik's still out there actually. Pools trying to get this to Dahl to give him a chance to go in with it. Swan and Dilla, the other two forwards. Swan has this center ice. A couple of moves and then he's able to backhand it deep in the zone. Chased down by a Waconia player behind their net. Pressured by Dilla. Forces the puck away, but just right back to a Waconia player and then they're able to get it out. 2-on-2, good speed through the neutral zone, and then Kashmarchik gets beat there. Shot comes in on Lincoln, good save by him. Ends up on the far side wall. Waconia able to get it low again though. Attempted wraparound. Kashmarchik all over that guy. He can't really do what he's trying to do. Same guy picks it up far side, sends it up to the point. Shot blocked by Dilla. Now he's got an open space here. He's in. Oh, nice shot. Goalie way too far over on that right side. Gave Dilla that left side. Dilla just picks it apart. Great shot. All right, tie game. 5:36 on the clock. Shots on goal showing 11 for Tonka, 14 for Waconia. Definitely a little bit more activity in our end. Flip that. But Tonka taking advantage of the opportunities when they come. Great little goal by Dilla there to make that block at the blue line, chase that down, and then get that shot to that upper far side corner. All right, Tonka in off that face-off. Hope. Oh, pass over to Miller, just a little bit in front of him. Miller rings it around to this side, and Waconia gets to it. And they kind of caught up. Let's see if Tonka can take this back. Oh, Hope trips, or Reich rather, tripped trying to get to it, and they're able to get the exit. Pools and Johnson now the 2D out there. Puck goes to Johnson in the low slot, and then back to Pools. He sends it up the boards to Miller. He can't hang on to it, but it leaves his own. Oh, and then Miller almost intercepts with speed there, but Waconia keeps it moving towards our end. And now sent into their zone. Reich battling along the wall. Hoken there trying to help. As with Johnson, a couple of moves by him, but just squeaks past the blue line. The offsides is triggered. The face-off's going to be... I have no idea why the face-off's going to be there, but... I missed something there. Hand pass, or I don't know why they brought that back in their zone. Anyways, puck to Dilla, and then puck from Dilla to McGee. And a shot from Swillseth, taken by big number 43 here. It's at 43. That's the number, right? Not 47. Anyways, taken into our zone. Oh, that's little Schumanauer. So he's got a big brother, so it makes sense. Shot from Dilla, man, almost takes a weird angle off the goalie's stick to the 5-hole. And then shot from McGee kind of looked dangerous there. The goalie's able to send it out into the corner. Up to Spilseth, shot through traffic, goes wide. Dilla chasing that down behind the net, ends up with the Waconia player, and up the wall here. Number 94. A little bit of back and forth. Ends up low in their zone, no icing. Hits him. I guess it is an icing. So I'll change personnel here. Ware and Kashmarchik come out. Dahl, Swan, Reich. Brought all the way into their zone by Swan and Kashmarchik off that face-off. Now Ware with a shot from the far side. Ends up down low with Swan. Tries to just kind of pound it through the 5-hole there. Goalie gets it covered. And Reich in there trying to poke it through. Get a face-off on this side. 2:52 on the clock. Tie game 2-2. Shots on goal now 14-14. Tonka a little bit more activity in the back half of this period. Puck ends up with Ware all the way down in our zone off that face-off. He's going to wheel behind the net and then try and skate this thing all the way the length of the ice himself. It's kind of caught up by number 23 here, and then fast on the other side. He's going to build up some speed, cut to the middle. Let's see if he gets a shot. He does. Goes wide, though. No one there to help with a rebound or anything. And they're able to get it out on this side. And everyone gets back for Tonka. Goes behind the net. Waconia gets to it first. Ware in there to kind of break it up. And then Reich ends up with it. He'll be able to skate that out. Gets it across to Swan. Swan in with it. He's got two players in the middle. Puck doesn't make it through, though. Now up to the D. Kashmarchik. Off the wall down to Swan. Johnson out with him now. Good job by Joey to keep this in, but then it exits far side. Johnson and Swan back with a couple of Waconia players. They're able to hammer it through, get kind of a shot from right above the goal line. Johnson still battling down there. Kashmarchik down there too. All right, puck going to make its way out here with that's Dahl, yeah. Full line change for Tonka. Miller Hope come out with Dilla. Puck is sent out of the zone to the Waconia player. Johnson able to get to it and get it in. Dilla now trying to get it to the net. From the corner, sends it to the slot. It's intercepted though and sent out, but Tonka still battling with it. Miller. Dilla. Only able to wrestle it away, get it out, but it goes to Kashmerichik. Up the wall now. Hope in with it. Clean. Miller. Oh, pass. Intercepted. Player was all over that. Back in by Dilla. Shot from him. Blocker save. Just loose there in the slot. Kept in by Johnson here. And stumbles a little bit. Able to get it down the wall, but Waconia is going to come out with it. Cross ice pass. Player is getting around Pools, who is now out on that far side, but Dilla there to grab the loose puck and send it up off the glass here. Bounces perfectly to Hoke's stick. He's in. 3 players on him, but he shoots it, and Miller will get the rebound, and then it trickles in. Nice job there by Miller to get in there in time, get that rebound. Tonka takes the 3-2 lead with just 11.5 seconds left in the period. So Tonka can hang on to this. We're going to the third, up 3-2. Spilseth gets this in low. That'll do it for the period. Time expires. And we go into the third with a 1-goal lead. We go on mute here, and then we'll get started in a second. All right, back at it here. Shots on goal showing 15 now for Waconia, 16 for Tonka. I take those numbers with a little bit of a grain of salt because it's not an exact science here. One guy from the home team running that, but anyways, Tonka, good solid second period. Now in Lametri, shot from just across the blue line, maybe 10 feet in. Goalie gets something on it. I think he got, it sounded like it hit his stick, and then bounces down and in. So in a matter of a minute here, basically, 40 seconds really of game time, Tonka went from a tie game to a 4-2 game. So a nice big swing here for Tonka. All right, so it's Dahl, Dilla, Swan out here with Lametri and Spilseth. Puck into Dilla, gets it stripped just past the blue line. Swan gets to it, gets it hacked away, and then Waconia with a 1-on-0 here. Let's see. Lincoln, good save. Flat with 5-hole. Lincoln sticks right where it needed to be. Makes the save. Spilseth plows through a guy behind the net. Keeps this puck moving. Tries to get it to Dilla. Does. Dilla in with it. Gets it inadvertently, I think, over to Swan. Swan loses it. It's loose down low. Go up to Ware. He's in. Rifles one right into Dilla. Ware, no concern for who was in that lane, and unfortunately it just happened to be his own player, but it looks like it couldn't hurt Dilla much. All right, Swan with it, center ice, going to carry it into their zone. It's a few players to get around. Considers a pass to Dahl. Dahl now in the low slot. Ware tries to pinch and get that just a little bit too far in front. And the shot comes in, Wright gets to it, brings it around to this side. Dahl and Ware there. Puck gets up to Dahl. He sends it into the far corner. Hoke's going to go get it. Ends up with a Waconia player though. They enter far side. Puck sent to the slot. Ware gets it, sends it off towards the wall. And then Ware will pick it up below the goal line. Ware loses it as he's going up the wall. Shot comes in. Back on this side. Ware to it, able to shovel it out. Goes to the Waconia D. Ware backing up Miller. Unable to get the puck, now low in the zone. Ware gets to it again. Behind the net. Up the wall to Hoke. He can't grab it. It leaves the zone. Waconia trying to get a re-entry here. All right, Reich dumps that in. It's going to go far corner. Defense go to change, or at least Ware and Wright go to change. Kashmarchik now out here. Dilla comes in, takes that guy out, and it looks like there was a ref already throwing a penalty, and there wasn't. So, can't look so guilty. All right, couple of shots on Lincoln here. He makes the saves. Tonka maintains that 2-4 lead. Dilla centering Fritchie and McGee here. Pools and Kashmarchik are the D. Shot from their point, blocked by Dilla. Ends up with Dilla. High slot out. Across the blue line. Across the center line. Dumps it in. It's going to ring around. McGee coming there. Fritchie rather coming in from this side. McGee coming in as well. Ends up with McGee along the wall. And two Waconia players. They're able to win the battle and carry it out. Pools breaks it up as it comes into our zone and then back into the neutral zone. Back with Pools, tries to hit McGee. Pass too far in front of him. 43 with it. Up the ice to forward on Johnson's side. Johnson has to chase this down in the corner, forces a pass that'll leave the zone. And they're trying to regroup now with a low. Good pressure by Fritchie here. Pools up the wall. Waconia able to send that in and avoid some danger there. Johnson will get this behind our net. 8:15 on the clock. Up to Dilla, he lets that go by so he can get a change. Actually, I don't know why he let that go by. Yeah, so he can get a change. Now Reich out for him. Meanwhile, on this side, Poole sends it off the wall. They're back and forth, tied up right around the center line, and then sent into their zone. Ends up behind their net. They get to it first. Tonka forwards changing. Dahl and Swan out here with Reich. Pools and Johnson still the deep. Johnson with this below the goal line, gets it swatted away. Ends up with Reich, though he tries to take it up the wall. Waconia able to keep it. Another chance here. Swan and Dahl. Ends up with Swan. Gets stripped up. He makes it through a couple players, and then nice shot. Roofs that from kind of the low Low circle on that far side, so makes his way through 3 defenders. Was able to pop it up and go top shelf with it. 7:16 on the clock. Tonka now with a 5-2 lead. This line stays out. Puck goes to the D off the face-off. Number 43 plows through Dahl there. Now carried across the blue line. Shot in, blocked by Reich. Up the wall here. Swan gets it. Well, doesn't leave his zone. Metry though. Battling. Puck sent deep. Shot from the goal line, or pass from the goal line to the low slot, gets sent to the far side, deflected. Spilsick in the corner. Won by Waconia, taken around in front. Spilsick again now. Has some space and time. Tries to, or gets a pass to Reich rather. Reich carries it through the neutral zone into their zone. Puck lost around the hash marks, and then Waconia back the other way at 2-on-2. Kashmarchik and the Metry. Puck ends up with the Kashmarchik, and he gets it to the side. And Reich and Dahl trying to get it out over here. The Metry now with it down low. Cuts on the far side of the net, gets a little time, gets it to Dahl on the wall, and then up to Swan from him. Swan with it at the center line. Gets it stripped. Takes it back. Him and Reich are in 2-on-2. Pass over to Carter, and then Carter tries to go back to him. Ware now cutting in from the top. He loses the puck, but Swan in there to get it. Kinds of stuff going on down there. Miller, Swan kind of running into players. The fans want penalties. It's kind of incidental, but you can see an interference call here where, oh, he's got some space here. Everyone changing for Waconia. He's going to go on this far side. He loses the puck. Let's see what happened. Eye off the play for a second. Up to Kashmarchik. Hoke. Shot in. Goalie makes the save. Waconia with possession, looking for a way out here. It's going to come around on the near side. They get the exit. Kashmarchik moves over to this side to play the carrier, and then Ware and Hope kind of end up with that. Now Miller carries it through the neutral zone in. Shot comes around to Ware's side. Let's see if he'll pinch. Hoke and him are down there. Up to Ware. Shot. Nails Schumanauer in front there, I think. He didn't even flinch. Now back to Ware. Neutral zone. Dangerous play. Gets beat. 2-on-2. Turns into nothing thanks to Kashmarchik. Ware gets it slotted away, trying to skate with it. He gets Ware. Yep. And then Waconia, kind of weird shot from the wall. Lincoln moves over to get that with his glove. Ware with it down low. Cuts back, buying a little time, then backhands it up to Hoke. Waconia trying to turn and take it right back in. They're able to. Tonka changing with Johnson over there to disrupt the play. And then Poole's now out with him. This puck tipped by Waconia's stick before it got to Dilla, but it leaves the zone, and then Dilla gets to it, sends it low in their zone. 3 minutes left in the game here. Poole's with it up high, shot, going wide, far side, up that far side wall now. Down to Hoke from McGee. I don't know who that is. Is Fritchie out here? Hoke hasn't changed yet? Yeah. Johnson now behind our net. Off the wall to Fritchie. Reich out here with him, and now McGee out. She kind of unable to get it just across their blue line. They're unable to get it past our blue line. Reich to McGee, lost. Waconia with it. Collision down in their zone. Reich in the corner, off the wall, ends up with the Waconia player. Gets by Johnson. He's got just Pools to be here. Good toe dragger on Pools there, wow. And then nice backhand shot, but Lincoln all over that. Good movement by him and just right in the right spot. That was just a great little rush there, and Lincoln just killed it. A shot from in close. Lincoln sees that through traffic. Fights it off. 1:48 on the clock. Screening from the Tonka bench. Puck goes to Lemaitre off the faceoff. He tries to skate it up the wall, but gets stopped at the blue line. He now gets it out. D-to-D pass. Number 43 rolls a bit. Another move. Tries to bring it up along the wall on their side. Able to get through Reich. And it gets into the near corner here in our zone. Pass to the front of the net. Almost baseball batted in. Now Spilseth out of our zone with it. Dilla on the back check, disrupts this player, trying to get a late game chance here. Swan out of the zone, over to Dahl. You can't grab that. Lemaitre now, up the wall, all the way through the neutral zone, into their zone. Goes wide, shoulders the player, gets pushed off the puck, tries to pin him, but Waconia able to come away with it. Pass out of the zone right to Swan in the neutral zone. He's going to circle back and try and take this back in. Goes wide, far side along the wall, gets it in, dumps it into the corner. Just 15 seconds left on the clock here though. Waconia, cross ice pass to 23. Ends up with Lemaitre. Should be able to drag this thing and kill the rest of the time. Yeah. All right, Tonka, great win. Coming off a it was 2-2 halfway through the second, and Tonka pulled away for the 5-2 win. And I think that'll help us in the standings in the district. I didn't take a look today, but guys are ahead of us in the standings. So it might give us a chance to leapfrog them, which will help us with the seeding at the end of the year. But we'll figure all that out later. Going to sign off here and see you guys, I think, Thursday night.